Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. It seems like you might be referring to trench depth in the context of computing or a specific domain, perhaps in relation to simulation, geographical data, or something similar. However, trench depth is not a standard term in Java programming or computer science, so I will assume you might be looking for an example that involves measuring depth, such as in a geographical or simulation context. Let's create a simple Java program that simulates measuring the depth of a trench using basic concepts such as classes and methods. ###tutorial, Measuring Trench Depth in Java. In this tutorial, we will create a simple Java application that allows users to measure the depth of a trench. We will define a trench class that will hold the depth data and provide methods to manipulate and display this data. Step 1, Setting up your Java environment. Make sure you have Java installed on your machine. You can download the JDK from the official Oracle website, https://www.oracle.com/java/java-z-jdk11-downloads.html, or use an open source version like OpenJDK. You can write your code in any text editor or IDE, like IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse, or NetBeans. Step 2, Create the trench class. First, we will create a class to represent a trench. This class will have fields for the trench's depth and methods to set and get that depth. Step 3, Create the main class to test the trench class. Next, we will create a main class to test our trench class. This class will create instances of the trench class and demonstrate its methods. Step 4, Compile and run the program. 1. Save the trench class in a file named trench.java. 2. Save the main class in a file named trenchDepthSimulator.java. 3. Open a terminal or command prompt, navigate to the directory where the files are saved, and compile the classes. 4. Run the main class. Explanation of the code. 1. Trench class. It has a private field depth which stores the depth of the trench. The constructor initializes the depth. The setDepth method allows updating the depth with validation. The getDepth method returns the current depth. The displayInfo method displays the depth. 2. Trench Depth Simulator class. It uses a scanner to get user input. It creates a trench object and allows the user to update its depth in a loop until a negative number is entered. Conclusion. This simple Java program demonstrates how to create a class that encapsulates the concept of trench depth and allows for interaction through a console application. You can expand upon this by adding more features, such as logging depth changes, adding more properties, like width or length, or even integrating it with a GUI for better user interaction.